Yesterday after work, I needed a bit of fresh air, so I grabbed my bike and headed to the Tauranga-Taupō River near Lake Taupō. And yep, this pink bike you see here has a bit of a story. It supports a breast cancer awareness program, which is why the Thai say keep a breast and I heart boobies. So I thought, what better place to ride it than out here in nature. So the trail started quite late. Just me, my bike, and the bush around me. Watching the shadow of the bike move across the trail reminded me how simple freedom can be. After a while, I stopped by the riverbank, just watching the water flow, looking to see if maybe a trout would show itself. The water here is incredibly clear. Then after a while, I started hearing voices. So I realized, okay, I'm not the only one out here today. A bit further along, I saw a fisherman standing in the river. It looked like he might have just caught something, maybe netting his trout. Watching him from a distance was actually fascinating. Then I saw a couple more anglers heading back. Probably done for the day. Fishing here is quite popular because this river flows directly into Lake Taupō, which is the largest lake in New Zealand. The Tauranga-Taupō River flows down from the Kaimanawa Range, collecting water from mountain streams before reaching Lake Taupō. And from Lake Taupō, the water eventually flows out through the Waikato River, which is the longest river in the country. After riding along the river for a while, I decided to send a drone up, and from above, the view is something else. You can see the river winding through the landscape, white sandy riverbanks, and the crystal clear water flowing through the valley before reaching Lake Taupō. Seeing it from the air really shows how beautiful this place is. Moments like this make you realize how lucky we are to have landscapes like this here in New Zealand. Back on the trail, I stopped when I saw signs about native tree planting and restoration projects happening in the area. Many places around Taupo are part of conservation work where native trees are planted to restore natural habitats and protect the river ecosystem. Organizations like the New Zealand Department of Conservation, along with local volunteers and community groups, help plant these native trees. These plants help stabilize the soil, protect water quality, and create habitats for birds and wildlife. It's actually pretty cool seeing the effort people put into protecting these places. Further along the trail, I also noticed a Waikato Regional Council vehicle. Looks like someone was out doing maintenance, probably checking signs or making sure the track stays safe for everyone using it. It's good knowing that people are looking after these trails so the public can enjoy them. After that, I just kept riding, just enjoying the trail, the river, and the peaceful surroundings. Sometimes a simple ride like this is exactly what you need to reset your mind. Near the end of the ride, I stopped by the notice boards along the trail. These boards share information about the Tauranga-Taupō River, the fishing pools, the conservation work happening in the area. The river is part of the well-known Taupō trout fishery, which attracts anglers around the world. There are also biosecurity reminders asking visitors to clean their gear to help stop invasive species from spreading into the waterways. Small things like that help keep rivers like this healthy for future generations. Reading these signs reminds you that places like this don't stay beautiful by accident. There are a lot of work happening behind the scenes, from conservation groups, volunteers, and councils to protect the land and water. It was just a simple bike ride after work, but you know what? Days like this remind me how lucky we are to have places like this here in New Zealand.